Welcome to another episode of At the Market with the Greater Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival, presented by MyFortLauderdaleBeach.com. Today we're hanging out with Chef Jorge. We're making a dish with shrimp and creating a beautiful citrus salad. Check this out. Hey guys, welcome. We're here with Chef Jorge. Jorge, welcome to the market at Las Olas.
Thank you, Rory.
It's your first time here.
First time. Beautiful spot.
Later on, we're gonna go exploring. We're gonna figure out some produce, and we're gonna create a nice dish. But what are we making?
I don't know. I'm digging the weather, the breeze. I mean, the ocean. I think something, you know, it's a start of summer, so something light. Maybe a salad. I have some Gulf shrimp that we're gonna incorporate. So once I see the produce, I think I'm gonna give you a final dish.
You guys, real quick, what's your business? What do we do? Because you don't actually have a physical location.
Yeah, the last 12 years I had a brick and mortar location, and after the pandemic, I kind of switched and evolved into a virtual culinary platform. So it's called Sazoned, and we do live cooking classes virtually online.
We're gonna need to dive into that a little bit later.
Oh yeah.
But right now, let's head over to the market. Let's get some ingredients, and let's get behind the induction burners from our friends at Culinary Convenience.
Nice.
Let's get some cooking.
Oh, Aaron, I love Aaron. Yeah.
Aaron's a great
Good
guy.
people. Yeah.
Awesome. Let's go.
All right.
We only met 30 minutes ago, but you got me flowers that taste amazing.
You're a wonderful guy, man. Thank you. You're taking me out of the market. Least I can do.
I try. Listen, if I'm going to give someone a date, it's going to be at a market beachside.
Good.
So, you got some cilantro.
Yeah, one of my favorite herbs.
What else do we have in our treasure trove of fruit here?
So I grew up in Miami. I love my tropical fruits. To me, if you know, flavors are colors, tropical fruit are neon colors. They're powerful, they're bright, they have that little zing, you know. So I have some navel oranges here, Florida oranges. Look at that beautiful color, nice and orange. We're gonna make a vinaigrette with passion fruit.
You got some limes.
Yep, lime, one of my favorite citrus. That's gonna be part of the vinaigrette.
Next we have an onion.
Yep, a red onion, they call it a Bermuda onion. In this recipe, you can use either onion, white or yellow, but I like the red. I think the color is very, you know, sexy. It's purple, and it has a nice little crunch that I like.
You had a business where red was the name.
Yep. Rojo Kitchen. Yeah, for 12 years in Davie.
And lastly, we have something I have no idea what it is, but it's an avocado from Mexico.
Yep. It's a Mexican avocado. This is what they call the Haas avocado.
Haas avocado.
Haas, yeah.
So we have our Gulf Atlantic shrimp.
Yep.
Got all of our ingredients here. Let's head back to the tent. Let's figure out how we put this all together and make a dish, because honestly, I have no idea how we're going to make this come together.
I got this.
That's why I have
we
a
got this. Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
This is the kitchen.
We're back at the market with the Greater Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival. Chef,
here we are.
We're here, we've been shopping. You've educated me on what makes passion fruit passionate.
Yep. A lot of shaking.
A lot of shaking. All right, coming to work. What are we doing?
All right, so we're gonna make a tahine shrimp, and tahines is
Tahine shrimp.
yeah, not tagine, tahine.
Tahine.
There you go. Now you can eat it if you can say it. So tahine is a special spice that you put in. I put in my Bloody Marys as for a rim on the glass, and you can also use it to season chicken or pork. And with shrimp, it's a nice like almost like a blackened seasoning.
All right.
So that's gonna give it some flavor. So we're gonna begin by peeling the shrimp. So and that's gonna be your job. So what you're gonna do, you can pull back here. See like this little top here, like it's hood. Just pull that back gently, and then we're gonna remove the tails as well. So you're gonna squeeze just the tip here of the tail, and then that slides out. So you can go gently with the knife, carefully, just make a little incision like so.
Now my mom doesn't not allowed to use knives, so that's all you today.
All right. So you peel them, and I'm gonna
You're gonna knife them.
I'm gonna knife them, and then you're gonna de-poop them or de-vein them. So just you can run your finger, or you can also go with the. I have these little tweezers. We can tweeze those out. And you see that little thing? Just take it out. We don't want that. All right. So that's the shrimp. Once you're done peeling them, and we're gonna clean them, then we're gonna marinate them with a little bit of the tahine. Tahine. Look at that. Then salt and pepper, a little olive oil, and we're gonna keep that ready for sauteing. All right. So you got this. You're good, Rory.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
I like the concentration. All right, I'm good. So I'm gonna begin the other component of the dish. So we have the tahine shrimp. That's gonna be nice and hot and spicy, and with those nice, sexy flavors that the tahine gives. We're gonna do an orange
Hold on,
salad.
Pause. You said sexy flavors.
Yeah.
What is sexy flavors in your world?
Sexy flavors is flavors that kind of stimulate your palate. So in this case, we're doing tropical fruit and spices. So flavor is the most important thing in cooking. Technique, you can watch 100 YouTube videos and all that stuff, and if you apply yourself, you can learn it.
Speaking of YouTube videos,
Yep,
I hear you have a great YouTube channel.
yep. Sazoned.com, and we have a platform, and those I'm showing you some videos, instructional videos, some sexy dishes, and showcasing a little bit for free on the YouTube channel, a little bit of what we do. We also have these private classes that we do that you can sign up, and those are fun. It's more like a cooking party. An hour and a half, we make a signature drink, a signature dish, and you get to cook with people across the country or across the world.
And if I wanted to, let's say I have an office of people and I want to do a nice team working event.
Yeah.
Can I hire you to do a specific event just for my organization?
Yeah, that's what we really customize. We love to customize private events. So team buildings, we can host up to 50 people on a live Zoom across the country.
So I poorly did.
I think you did great.
Deshelled.
Yeah, you deshelled them.
Deshelled shrimp.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna start slicing the orange. So the orange, we're gonna remove all of the peel, and we're gonna remove the tops and the bottom, so this is not bouncing around. So that way you don't cut yourself. And we're just gonna cut around like so. So you just want to see just that orange part. If you get some of the pit, we're gonna cut that out as well.
You could just see how fresh this is.
Right? I mean, just smelling it, you get the sweetness, the citrus from the citrus, and you know this is a local product. So a lot of people don't give the orange that much love, and we're in Florida. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Now I'm gonna slice these into thin slices. And it's gonna give a nice presentation. If you're a vegan or vegetarian, just make this dish without the shrimp, and it works really great.
I'm excited to see the colors come to life.
Yeah. Put these around like so.
So we've laid out our oranges.
Yeah. So now look at. I mean, you smelled it, and now how visually it's attractive. That's what I'm talking about. Sexy food. You know, it smells exciting. It looks exciting. Even if you haven't tasted, you're already halfway there. So.
Absolutely.
So now we're gonna, speaking of excitement and flavor, so we're gonna season the shrimp. I'm gonna put a little bit dash of this tahine in there.
Tahine.
Tahine! It's a passionate way of saying it. A little sea salt, and this is a Maldon sea salt. It's from Essex, England. And we're gonna put a little black pepper. So.
And this is just from the fresh market, so nothing fancy.
No, nothing fancy. The only thing I brought today was the tahine, And other than that, olive oil, salt, and pepper. Kept it pretty
All
straight
stuff
up.
that people have in their homes.
Yeah. So we're also going to season these oranges with a little bit of tajin as well. So look at that little contrast now. We have a little, making it rain, some tahini over here. And we're also going to season that. So you want to season every ingredient. So a little bit of salt on the oranges. All right, so we got that. Now we're going to make a salad. You know what you can do also? Give this a little mix.
Give this a mix.
Yeah, we want to marinate it. We want to make sure every part of the shrimp is touched with that oil and the spice and all that good stuff. So let's turn on the stove. Let's put it like a medium high, level 5, I think, on that. And that's a beautiful stove, by the way.
Yeah, this came from Culinary Convenience, right here off of Andrews, just north of 84. Our friend Aaron over there.
Aaron's amazing. Good peeps.
So we've got our pan at a level 5.
Yeah. So we want to make sure the pan is nice and hot. We're going to saute, which saute in French means to jump. So in order for you to jump, crisscross or make you want the pan really hot. You want as soon as the shrimp hits the pan, you want it to sizzle. Almost like that Lana Del Rey song, sizzling like a snare. You want to hear that?
Kind of searing it.
Yeah. Want to sear it, almost like you're blackening it. It's going to be about 2 minutes on each side, and we want to leave them nice and soft. We don't want to overcook shrimp.
All right.
Once that's done, we'll turn it off, and then we're gonna start making the salad right now. So let's grab that other bowl, and we're gonna begin mixing some of this stuff. Let me move this little poop over here. All right, you're gonna help me make the salad. This is nice cilantro. It's been cleaned. We're gonna just plug the leaves. So do about 20 leaves in there.
All right.
This is going to add some herbaceousness to the dish. And while you do that, I'm going to cut an onion. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do the avocado. This guy, I'm going to cut into cubes. I'm going to cut it in half first. Remove the pit. Give it a little stab here, like that. And then you can use a spoon. Spoon method is probably my favorite. And we're just gonna take that out of the shell. All right, so now I'm gonna cut this. These are pretty small avocados, so I'm gonna just cut them into this nice big chunks. Because I do wanna keep some of that texture, and you're gonna get nice creaminess from the avocados, almost like the butter of the fruits. And fun fact, it's a fruit. You're gonna squeeze that into there. The lime juice I like to put as soon as I cut the avocado. You want to put the lime juice in there. It's a little dry. We can put this one in there as well. The lime juice is going to prevent the avocado from turning brown, from oxidizing. That's what the air does. So I'm going to put a little olive oil, extra virgin olive oil.
So again, we're really just using ingredients that I can get at, if I'm not at the market here in Las Olas,
Yeah.
I can go to Fresh Market, Publix, Whole Foods.
Yeah. Especially down in South Florida, these are ingredients that are, especially now that we're in the summer, this is very seasonal with the tropical fruits. So we have our salt, a little pepper, and I'm going to julienne. I'm going to cut into thin slices some of this red onion. So I'm going to remove a little bit from the top here.
So julienne means thin slices.
Yeah, thin slices. So now we're going to peel this. Make sure you have no skin in there, no skin in that game. And we're going to cut this into thin slices. Bless you. You want to cut, whenever you're making a salad with red onion, you want it thin. You don't want it too thick because at some point you have to kiss someone or you don't walk around with all this mess. And raw onion in a big chunk is too abrasive. So we're just going to sprinkle some of these onions in there. And you can give it another gentle fold.
Another gentle.
Then we put a little oil. Also want to let it sit there for another 10 seconds because you want the oil to heat up. Because remember, we're going to saute, we want to hear that. Another little cool thing we're going to do here, we're going to also cook this lime so we can get a nice caramelization, and that's going to be our garnish.
So we're going to put that face down.
Face down, so you can put that face down. Yeah, you go. You got the little sizzling sound. So now you can place the shrimp. Use the little tweezers, like give you a little fancy tweezers.
So we're gonna let those sit for about 2 minutes, you said?
Yeah. And now we're gonna mix in there. And this is an easy recipe. Everything's gonna be in the bowl. We're just gonna dump that in there. Get the little spoon and just scrape everything from inside in there. And that's gonna give us some, you know, sexy aromas, beautiful aromas, some tartness. We have the acidity from the lime, and you can give that little mix up, and we're gonna add some more olive oil. We got our shrimp cooking. In about 30 seconds, we're gonna give those guys a flip. But I wanna get almost like a little blackening, kind of a little crust, doing that crunchiness on the outside and then sweet and tenderness from the shrimp. Let's give these guys a flip. Let me see one of those guys. Look at that, you want almost like a little blackening touch, that's perfect. All right, so now we're gonna plate this up. See, I left it on purpose, this little pile here, and let's turn this off. There you go, that's ready to go. I'm gonna put our avocado salad right there. So now we're gonna drizzle the rest of the sauce in there, that vinaigrette, and you see the little pieces of passion fruit there. You get this nice little surprise, a little extra crunch with the seeds.
It looks great.
So next, we're gonna plate up the shrimp. Let me grab that pan, and I'm gonna show you what's up with that. So these you can just put around. I'm gonna put one on top of each orange piece, kind of like if they're kind of like doing the tan-tan, kind of like the roquettes kind of together. Shrimp right there. You got a little lime wedge. Look at that. And for final touch, and you can help me with the final touch, grab three little pieces of cilantro. Let's put that in here like a little bush. You know, when plating, you can go different ways. The way I went kind of center and up. So that's nice. We're gonna add a little extra fresh touch of that. Just like that. He loves me not.
Apparently he loves me not because the wind is taking it with him.
Yeah, gone with the wind. All right,
Joy's
guys.
being at the beach.
That's it. Life is a beach, especially here in Fort Lauderdale.
So we're good. We did it.
This is it. So this is our beautiful tahine shrimp, our Florida orange salad with avocados, passion fruit, and red onions, cilantro, and our charred lime garnish.
Chef George, thank you so much. This looks fantastic.
Thank you,
I
Roy.
don't eat seafood, but the team behind the scenes is going to dive into this, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we're going in.
Before I let you go, I got to ask one question.
Sure.
What do you love about Greater Fort Lauderdale and Fort Lauderdale Beach?
Oh man, what? I was raised in Miami, and then I lived in Broward for 15 years. The beach, I mean, just standing here, I mean, look at this. You have a market, you have the ocean, you have a breeze. People are working out, people are singing and laughing and loving life. It's a place to be right here. It's nice.
I love it. Well, Chef, thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Rory.
It's also good that this is our first episode where we don't need masks. The world is changing. We're coming back to life.
Yeah, look at us.
We're good. We're good. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Thank you.